Greetings and welcome to episode 15 of my Minecraft 1.10 Let's Play. So, last time we eventually defeated the Wither, and I then discovered that I didn't have enough iron to make the beacon I so sorely wanted. I have been mining like crazy between episodes, and hopefully this will be enough to finish off what I need. So fingers crossed, this is the last run I'll need to do. I was quite fortunate, I came across a few pretty good caves. 24, oh, is it going to be enough? Should be if I use the gold as well. Okay then, let's put that in there, and I'll take that iron with me. Oh, and I'll need the beacon. Whoops. There we go. That should help. Yeah, so I've dug out an area, excuse me, which hopefully you saw in the intro. It might have been a bit odd, wondering why on earth I was showing you speeded up me digging through a hole, but I was trying to work out where to go. A full-size beacon has a 50 block radius, I believe, and I wanted it to sort of end at the start there, and we'll just clear this whole area out. So I've put this area here, and if I can put a torch down, make it a bit brighter, and this should be the centre all the way up. So we just need to get this thing built, and I believe it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just a case of filling this in. So I've been watching people lately who've been doing this speed mining or beacon mining, and it did look like so much fun. I'm hoping it'll get me a lot more resources than the branch mining I've always done up till now, and of course we can always move this when we need to. I'll also replace the gold I put in with iron as I get it, I think, because it's not my plan for the gold to have it tied up in a beacon. I want to have it on display in one of the kingdoms eventually, in a big pile of blocks, just to show how rich the kingdom is. Possibly the mountain castle one, because in my head that thing is populated by a dwarven type race, and they like gold, so it kind of makes sense to put it there. But I might find somewhere even better later on and change my mind. Is that all of those? Right, let's see how we get on with the gold ones. I think, is this the final layer? I think it is, isn't it? And then we'll pop the beacon on. It seems to have got what it needs skywards there. I should probably have brought some glass to put in just to stop things falling down, but I can do that in a minute. Okay, so we want haste, and can we do it again? Haste 2, there we go, sorted. Let's give this thing a whirl. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing what I expected. It's an efficiency 5 pick. And it's really not doing what I expected it to. I thought it would be a lot faster than this. It's not insta-mining at all, is it? I wonder what I'm doing wrong. I've definitely got the haste. Oh, I've only got one haste. That'll be why then. Let's put haste 2 on. That's better. Okay, let's start on another side. And that's the stuff. Look at that. That's fab. Oh, I could do this for hours. Don't worry though, I won't do this the full 20 minutes of the episode or however long it goes. This is just to see how it works for myself, because I've never done this. This is brilliant. It really is insta-mining. And we've found some diamonds. Awesome. You can see we're going to need a lot of torches in here though. Let's light this place up, start picking some things up, and then think about what we're going to do next. I've got some ideas. I would quite like to get the farm area and the market town connected, get that bridge built, make sure the paths are all sorted and that kind of thing. I'm not sure what materials I want to use yet. Do I want to make it wooden so it's more rustic, or do I want to make it look like the market town, more stone type affair has been a part of it, or has been responsible for it, so we'll see. I don't want to go too far on this and end up breaking something I don't want to, like that, which is exactly what I thought would happen. So yeah, I think we'll go probably with wood, and we'll build a little bridge, but not too little. I do want it to be passable by boat, if possible. So let's put some of this stuff away, and that's stone as well. And as you can see, I've taken to mining with the Silk Touch there, and in the one hand I find it's easier because you don't have to cook up your stone. On the other hand, you've then got to come back and re-mine all of the diamonds and redstone and coal and things, which can be a bit tedious, but we'll save them up and do them all in one big go, I think. Right, I'm going to gather some things together and head over to the farm area, and I'll see you over there. Okay, so this is, oh, isn't that lovely? This is where I want the bridge to go, and I'm thinking I might want to bring it up a little bit. I'm just not sure yet. I think I'll start on the other side and see how we get on. Where's my box of stuffs? Go around the long way, why don't you? Okay, so we're definitely going to be wanting some of these. Spruce and oak, and let's try the oak fences this time. I think they might work better as a kind of structural thing. We'll get another stack of those on the go and make some of them, and we might as well do all of this because I think I might use stone as the supports this time rather than the logs, just because I think it'll make a nice transition between the two different areas, and it'll show, I think, that it, oh, iron in there, look, I could have had that. Yeah, I think it'll show quite nicely a contrast, or a sort of merging of the two, the stone and the wood of over here. I'm getting distracted again. I need to make some more of these, and I should probably get some more cobble as well. Definitely going to want a bit more, so I'll just break these down. Actually, it'd be quite useful to look at it from up high as well. It's just that'll do. So yeah, if we bring it up here, and over, and maybe it'll have to stretch over this way a little bit. As long as this deepest part is about 3 above the water, I think we'll be okay. So where's my diggy pick? There we go. Make sure we've got the right one selected, and we'll get down there, get some pillars in place, and then start worrying about how we're going to get up and down to the edge of the bridge. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is work out where we want the pillars, and I'm thinking here, maybe, how wide do we want it? How wide have I made the path up there? 2 to 3. Let's do that. I think that'll work better. And then we'll do the same thing over here, maybe there. And how many's that giving me in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that could work. I can see that working. And get some pillars out. Nope, not there. There's always one that has to be difficult. And oh, I can't do that there, can I? That one there and there. And then I'm thinking one more cobble on top to sort of show its strength, if you like, because you want a decent sized support on it. I want it to look reasonably solid. So if we have the slabs then at that height, how far down are we going to get? Let's try with stairs. We're going to come. I'm so good at working this stuff out, you know. Trial and error might be the way to go. If we go here, I haven't really got any filler blocks, have I? Oh, I'll fix that up later. I've just got a feeling that this one might be where I want it to be. Let's do that. And that. And then where does that come in? Yeah, that does take it right up to full height. That's interesting. Maybe we do that instead. Let's see how that looks. Actually, I wanted a bit more curve than that, so maybe we'll bring that one up there and that one there. Take these out. Or even more than that. Interesting. I think I'm going to have a fiddle around with this until I've got a shape that I like, and I'll come back and show you once I have. And this is what I've come up with so far. I'm not 100% happy with it right now. Oh, that has to change. That's horrible. But it's getting there, I think, is probably the best way to put it. What was it I had there on the other side? I think it was upside down stairs. Yeah, it might look a bit odd. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, so like I say, it's not exactly what I had in mind. I was wanting something a little bit curvier, but at the same time, I'm quite happy with this middle bit. It's these arches up that are giving me trouble. I'm quite liking the way this looks. I think it looks very well supported, probably overly so, but I might come back and use cobble stairs down here just to sort of thin it out a little bit. But it's this bit here that I'm really struggling with, and I'm wondering if instead of fences we go cobble. So let's try this out and see how that looks. I've never liked the way it does this, but on the other hand I can see why it would be sort of necessary. Let's try one there. If we take that off and put it there, can we take this one out without it looking ridiculous? I think we can. That's better. Yeah, still it's not quite, and I think the problem is that it's smaller than it needs to be to do what I want with it. But sometimes you have to settle, and this time I think we will. So let's get the other side done as well and have a look properly at what we've got. And we are getting close to time here, so I don't want to be too long about it. And then that will come along here, and there's always something in the way. Yeah, they need to come off, and so do they, because we kind of do need to go up a bit there, because we've got a hill to get up next. Still, at least it'll be a well lit bridge, I suppose. Let's have a look at that from the side quick before the sun goes down. That is better. It's still not great, but it's better. I might just run that all the way along, you know. That might just be the answer. Just cover it up. Oh, no, I really don't know. I'm going to leave it open for now. I'm going to go and sleep. And then we'll worry about the path. And I'll probably mitre at this for a while. Trying to figure out how to make it look better. But for now, it functions. That's the main thing, I suppose. No, I didn't. And I've just put that down for no good reason at all. Yeah, so we'll get the paths put in. And just call it a satisfactory solution at this point. It's not quite what I was looking for, but it'll do. Okay, so let's do spruce there and that one there. I'm just trying to work out the best place to be putting these slabs to get us up there, because it is at a slight angle. And then if we do that one, and that one, that should work. And then I'll have to come through, of course, and do all of our pathy bits. So that's those done, and then this really bugs me, the dirt showing through, so I'll pop another slab in under there, and we'll have to do that on each layer as well. So I'm thinking next time we might actually start thinking about another largish building for the farming district. I'm looking at the space we've got, and if I just pop up to the top of this hill, it'll be easier to see. And I would quite like to put something large-ish towards the back here. Maybe over there, or actually, now I want the field to come up to here, and I'm thinking of having some animal pastures there. So over here I think it might be an idea to put in a barn of sorts. I've got a kind of idea of what I wanted it to, what kind of shape I want it to be. I'm thinking I might do a cross shape, or I might just do a fairly standard barn shape, and that will act as a sort of store area over here. At the same time, I'd like to get some paths through up to here, a little pumpkin patch building, and then I think we'll have to sort of call this area done and move on. It will have been almost as many episodes as the market towns had. I will work it all out, and then I think we'll start working on putting a wall around this kingdom. So we've got a lot to do in the next few episodes. We won't get it all done in one, but yeah, I'm really liking the way this area is coming together now. I think it's starting to look like it did in my head, which is always a nice feeling. And we should probably plant some trees and things, pretty it up a bit, but we will definitely need to sort out some lighting. I think here I might do something similar to the road out to the warehouse there. Just keep it simple: cobble, fence, torch. The lighting in the market town I think will be a little more sophisticated than that, but I will have to gather a lot of glowstone for that. And along here I'm thinking of putting sort of smaller houses, maybe, you know, this little slightly out of town. There might be a bit of a poorer district, and we'll have the richer district up on the hill. That's fairly common in big cities, you know, throughout history, if you like, and Rome was the famous one for that. Anyway, I'm starting to meander, which must mean we are about out of time. So we've done our beacon finally. I don't know if I can see it from here, actually. I haven't looked. I don't think I can. We've built a bridge, and we've started a speed mine. So all in all, a fairly successful episode, I think. Which means there's nothing left to say except thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.